Tyree, do you feel like that was your best individual football game to this point in your career?
So far, yes, but I definitely want to build on it. Um, I definitely want to look at it and just keep going forward with it. I don't want to get too high on just this game.
Can you take it specifically to right before halftime and they're driving? You guys made a couple penalties and it looked like they were going to get a gift wrap score, and you had that third down sack, and then they missed the field goal. How big a moment was that for you? How big a moment was that in the flow of the game?
Um, it was a really big moment. They was gaining some momentum on that drive. They was kept going hurry up too, so they was getting some momentum with it. So it was good to get some a start and get some breath back. Help us regroup. Um, and my mentality through the whole thing was I was just trying to be relentless. Just trying to do my job and then trying to get after it. I wasn't trying to be out of the ordinary or nothing. Um, by the situation or scenario, I just wanted to do my job and do the best at it.
All right, let's move to Chip Howard from Sports Talk and then Olin.
Ari, had you been given indication that you were going to get that many snaps on Saturday night? Did you know going in you were going to get that much playing time?
Every weekend, I expect that much playing time. Um, the only reason I haven't been playing much in the first couple of weeks, I was pretty injured with a little groin injury, but I always go in expecting that much playing time.
So, what you were able to make some plays, do you feel like that's why they kept you out there so many plays?
I really don't know. I always thought that my team relied on me regardless of anything or situation or making plays or not. I just always wanted to be on my out there and helping the guys regardless. Um, so I really don't know as far as that. All I know is I just wanted to play really hard, do my job, and give the best effort I could, 1,000%.
Thank you.
All right, next up is Owen Buchanan from Texags and then Mike Lucas.
Yeah, a couple of things, Tyree. First of all, do you feel like you're as strong against the run as you are in the pass rush?
I think I'm a run stop player. Actually, I always consider myself to be a run player, not a pass rusher. Actually, I love first and second down. I love contact. I love contact. I really do, and I like putting my helmet under somebody's chin, just trying to mess them up. Really, basically. So I always like first and second down more than third.
Okay, and but a lot of guys have been getting to the quarterback on third down lately. Who's the leader of that pass rush? Who's the best pass rusher on that line?
Well, I want to give credit to all the guys. I really do. I don't want to take nothing away from guys. Like we all been working really hard. That's all we do. We put our mindset towards hard work. That's like really our word in the room, and we just try to go at it and attack each way we can. Each weekend we try to get better. Regardless, we go over the offensive line, we go over schemes, we go over pass rush moves that we can possibly do every weekend. We sit there and look at it. We look at the film, but it's me. It's me.
Hey, one last thing. You're from Washington, right?
Yes, sir.
So what do the people back home say when you told them that you were going to be moving to Texas to play football?
They did say it was pretty far. I can't really remember. It was so long ago. But they were just really excited for me for the most part. They just wanted me to really do well. Never really changed. They wanted me to be the same Tyree I was always, and that was hard working, as I said.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Mike Lucas from KAGS and then Tyler Shaw.
Hey, Tyree, the last two games, you guys have 10 sacks as a defense. The first three, not nearly that many. So I'm curious, what has changed from this pass rush perspective that you guys have been so successful the last two games?
Going into fall camp, going into the whole season in general, me, Mike, Marv, all the guys, we really sit down the whole season because last season wasn't a very good production-wise season for us in terms of sacks. So we really sat down and the whole summer just worked. and all we did was talk pass rush. All we did was talk about sacks and what can happen on Saturdays, and that's all we do is talk about. And once is that's all you looking for, and what you look for is what you sow. What you reap is what you sow. So once we keep like working hard at it, if you work hard, you get what you want.
Thank you.
All right, let's get a couple more. So we'll go to Tyler Shaw at KVTX and then Travis Brown.
Hey Tyree, when you look at this team and the win streak you're on and the way you guys are playing both sides of the ball, does it get, I guess, easier to ride that momentum and pick up more wins, or would you say, with the target on your back now, does it get harder at this point?
As I said before, I never really looked at. I never like to get too high on the highs or low on the low. So, because Fisher been really doing a good job on preaching to the guys of how every week is a tough week and a really hard week. It's an SEC schedule, so every week we go in there thinking it's like planning it like it's our last, like going hard. We never take no team lightly, so the mindset is not that we're winning so many games or we playing so many well with this win streak. Our mindset is work real hard. What can we do this week? Keep getting better this week. The mistakes we made last week, we have to fix, and keep working and build on those. And how can we win this game this weekend?
All right, next up is Travis Brown from the Bryan College Station Eagle, and then Gabe Bach.
Hey Tyree, I know Coach Fisher talked to us a lot about how the schedule has been adjusted this week, so y'all could have tomorrow off. From a player's perspective, how does the change in what day you have off change in preparation for the game? And then on the other hand, from a player's perspective, how important is it to be able to have tomorrow off, be able to vote and participate in civic duties?
Can you please repeat the first part of the question first, and then the second after?
Sure, yeah. Coach Fisher talked about changing up the schedule because y'all have tomorrow off because it's election day. How does the change schedule affect y'all's preparation for the week is the first part of it.
It does affect it quite a bit. That day is pretty like a hard day for us, like that we go at it. So that's one of the days that we really need, and we can't get that back. We try to make up for it on Sunday, but Tuesday is a practice that we really would like to get. It's one of our longer practices. So we will try to not let it affect us too much because we try to get the day back Sunday. So we just try to keep working hard this week and the rest of the practice we got and see what happens.
Yeah, and then the second part of that was, since y'all do get the day off to vote and be a part of the election process, how much has that been an emphasis from some of the support staff to make sure that y'all do your civic duty, and how important is it to you and the team to be able to go out and have a day to vote?
Oh, Coach mentions it every day and after every practice. And even my position coach, Coach Price, when we get huddled up, he mentions it before we all break off that we have to go vote. And we can vote down the street on campus, and it takes 10 minutes. So it's been a very important part to us to really get that done and handled, and that's it. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
We'll wrap it up with Gabe Bach from TexAgs.com.
Yeah, Tyree, with Aaron Hansford being on this defense, you guys went to the same high school in D.C. How close are you with Aaron, and how neat is it that you guys are kind of both emerging together on the scene at A&M?
Me and Aaron are like brothers. We're real tight. Even in high school, like we always hang out with each other on a daily basis. As you can guess, it's really exciting to see. Even when watching film, I get like even goosebumps, tense, like just watching it next be side by side. I think it makes it more. It gives us more of a drive and motivation to keep doing it and to keep driving, going forward with it. And that's what I really love about it. And we always have each other's backs here. So that's one of the real big reasons I came here as well. So I really love it. That's my bro. That's bro.
All right, that's all the questions we have for you. Nice work. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.